How to change a litter box. So even though you've been scooping your litter box daily to make sure that you remove any solid waste and put those in the garbage can, it's still important to change the entire box to make sure that you have fresh litter in there. This is true whether you have a clumping litter or a litter that needs to be changed regularly anyway. So every week or 2 weeks you should be changing the entire litter box. So you want to get yourself a garbage can, and this is actually a little easier to do with the scoop. But you want to be removing all of the litter. And you'll find that there are probably some areas that you were missing when you were scooping, that some wet residue had been left behind. So this gives you a chance to clean out the entire box, because there'll be things in there that your cat can smell that you can't necessarily smell. And this will prevent your cat from having accidents outside the box if you keep this a nice hospitable environment. And then you want to use something in there like an enzyme cleaner. This is Nature's Miracle. It's a product that is a natural enzyme that just eats up the smells that are left behind. And then you can take some paper towels. And sometimes I just let this soak for a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit more here to cover the bottom of the container. You don't want to dilute an enzyme cleaner. You want to use it at its full strength. And again, if you'd like, you can let that sit for a little while so it has a chance to soak up and loosen up some of the residue that's been left on the bottom. And then you're just going to take that and you're going to use it to clean the sides of the box. Again, you just want to leave this nice and clean for your cat so they find it a fresh bathroom, just like your own. And while we're talking about litter boxes and cleaning this out here, it's important to mention that you want to put your litter box in a place that seems comfortable for your cat. So that doesn't mean in the washroom right next to the washing machine, because that could be noisy and uncomfortable for your cat and not feel like a safe space for them to go and use the bathroom. So providing a safe space for them where they can enter and exit the litter box without feeling like they're going to be cornered by any of the other cats in the household, and where it's not going to be a noisy and scary experience for them. And again, if we let this soak a little bit longer, we might be able to remove those last little bits. But just to show you how this works, you want to dry it out completely so that none of your new litter that you're placing in there sticks to the bottom. And you have a few different choices of litter. Most people these days use some type of clumping litter. I use a pine clumping litter. There's also clay clumping litter and a couple other kinds. So you can either scoop your litter in, or if you have a nice small bag here, you can just pour the litter in. And when you're adding litter to a fresh box, you want to make sure that you're only putting in about 2 inches. Because you don't want your cat to feel like they're sinking into their bathroom area, but you do want them to have enough that they can dig up and cover up their area without scraping the bottom too much. The other thing I would avoid is liners. Cats don't tend to like the plastic liners, although it's convenient for us to clean out the box by just removing an entire liner, just like a garbage bag. If a cat snags their nails on there, they might feel uncomfortable. And again, you don't want to give them any reason not to use the litter box. So I've created a nice clean surface here for my cat, and I've put it in a safe space where they feel comfortable using it. And that's how you clean a litter box.